The PharmaVOICE 100 recognizes 100 of the most innovative people who are a driving force in the life sciences industry. This interview was recorded live at the 2013 DIA annual meeting in Boston.
Christine, thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations on being named to a 2013 PharmaVOICE 100.
Thank you so much. It is such an honor.
Well, I'm so glad that you can join us today. I know you have so many accomplishments under your belt, and I know you just founded the SCRS. So tell us a little bit about that and why it's so important to you.
The Society for Clinical Research Sites, or as you call it, SCRS, has been something that I have envisioned for more than 10 years. And actually, when you think back about how the Site Solutions Summit got started, this is our 8th year now, it really was to give a community to the clinical research sites. Not only to create a holding place where all the demographics of sites could reside, but also to help sites see that we can share non-competitive information, and by doing so would raise the tides for all of the clinical research sites. So as the summit grew each year from first 6 people to 500, it became the natural progression for the summit to become the global trade organizations to give a voice and community to the clinical research sites. I think it's time, don't you, that sites have a voice and a seat at the table among all of these various initiatives ongoing.
I think sites are one of those most pivotal points within the clinical development paradigm and are so often the most overlooked piece of that puzzle. So it's really nice to see you bring their voice to light. So congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
I want to ask you a little bit about yourself and the fact that I think you are one of the most visible and successful women executives in this area. So what does that mean to you, and do you consider yourself to be a mentor and a role model for other women in the industry?
Well, I'm a little humbled and embarrassed by that statement, so thank you so much for that. I certainly don't see myself that way. I would like to believe that what I am is a passionate woman who wants to try to make a difference. And my professional career has always been at the site side. I started as a study coordinator in an academic facility and then progressed onto, all of this. I would hope that I'm a mentor by giving sites not only the permission, but the expectation that they speak up on behalf of themselves, that we are, as you said, we were also often the forgotten piece of the equation, but some of that was by our own doing. We were so fragmented, we were so silent, and in many times we didn't deliver on what it is we had promised, right, which is all the recruitment metrics. I hope that sites feel empowered to stand up, to say what's important for them as a business, and then to respond appropriately by delivering what it is they're saying.
One of the questions we asked all of our PharmaVOICE 100 this year is, what is your hope for the future of healthcare? Would you like to tell our audience what is your vision?
Yeah, that was a really interesting question, and one that I thought a lot about. Because I think although we are in the research component of the entire healthcare chain, it starts with us, but we need to look at it in its bigger context. So it would certainly be wonderful to think that all of the research that we do that actually comes to fruition to deliver new treatments to our patients would be available to everyone, right? At a price that's affordable, with the ability to reach many, many people. I think there's some really innovative and great things that are happening. I was a cardiac surgery nurse by training. There's a lot of cool things that are happening in that arena. In cancer, there's a lot of new vaccines that are being tested that we're fortunate to be involved in, and yeah, I think it's going to be telling these next few years. I mean, we don't even have to talk about stem cell and all those really cool things, but I think bottom line, the ability for people to have access to all these treatments that we're investigating.
Well, it's very obvious why you were named to this year's list of the PharmaVOICE 100. I think you've made some remarkable achievements, and we're so proud to have you in our community. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you for including me. It truly is an honor and a privilege. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The complete list, as well as in-depth information on each member of this year's PharmaVOICE 100, can be found at www.pharmavoice.com.